Welcome to the next episode of our Timberborn series 1.0 first look. Today we are going to keep working on this massive reservoir. Some little tweaks we're going to have to do, and also today we're going to start building our water pump system using the not a bad water pump, the large water pumps, and a set of sluice gates. But first, let's do some little things. I checked the heights of these, and they're not tall enough. This should help. Over here, we're gonna build this back in. With a set of terrain blocks. What I'm also gonna do is over here to make sure that yeah, well, this place we're just gonna start with blowing that up. But let's get started, and please like and subscribe. It really helps a lot. So now the flashing thing is off the screen, we can continue. Meaning that this ridge also must be at least one higher. Meaning we do need. Let's just use normal stairs. Should be able to get on top here to build these last couple of terrain blocks. Then over here we're gonna need some space. We're gonna blow this up all the way to the bottom of the map. So let's. Yeah, this is gonna be 3. This is gonna be too high, and this. Let's blow this up just as once for now. Meaning we do need to give them a little help with access on top of it. The stairs. Well, we can make it even better. Over here they put in pretty much all of the dynamite. We can remove this. Do this. Planks were probably full up. No, we're not full on storage. This can be gone. These, they function in water, so we're just gonna leave them there. Just like these are also being emptied. I hope that this works underwater. Otherwise we're just gonna have to build something around here, but gonna get a bad tide, meaning this is gonna overflow, so these aquifers, they're gonna be unusable for yet another bit of time. Over here, just still getting more water. We are pumping over here. And we are pumping over there. But we are really getting a good stock of water. We do still have about 6,000 water we can pump into various forms of tanks. Let's close this off so we can actually fill this with water. Pouring into there. Good stuff, good stuff. Maybe we should just put in actually use these for a change. You put 2 there. Let's get these built so we can even store even more water in this hole. Even though, you know, this is just a temporary thing. We're gonna have, I think, all of the water in the world with when this is ready. Over here, we aren't even overflowing over here, so we do need to remove the overflow here and here. Am I gonna do that now? Or am I gonna wait during the bad tide? I think this has to be set to 0.8 for now. So the overflow doesn't wash out over here. And I also want just some small little things. Don't really have to store here any more bad water than absolutely necessary. So we can just make this like a low priority thing the beavers can work on. Yeah, if we block off these 2 overflows, then it should flow into there. We can blow this bit up. Oh no, I killed the beaver. Grenadine, no. No. That's, oh, I didn't meant to hurt you. That's unfortunate. That's incredibly unfortunate. And this level, oh, before I forget, high up, there is someone in there. High priority. Yes. We need to see at what level. 6, so I think we can do. Gonna have to do at least 3 more. This we can blow up. What we're not gonna do. Nope, get away. We're not gonna blow up this little bit. So we don't. So they can still use this if necessary. This dirt can also be taken away. I mean, dirt storage is pretty full. And our bad tide has started. 22 days. And we could just... This has been blown up completely. Yes. No beavers in sight. We can just blow this up. Over here we can blow up a huge chunk. Oh no, I killed 2 other beavers. No. I'm a bad beaver overlord. That's I think we can establish that. This is pouring out all over here. It's good we have this dam now. It's good we have this. Over here we can just raise this back up. And when we have one lowered over here, we can remove that overflow dam and this overflow dam as well. These are too full. So at 1 I should keep this. Oh no, I'm flooding over here. No. Behave, water, behave. You can do it. It's not that difficult. Meaning we can actually use all of this. So over here, let's give them a path for access. Here we got some dynamite we can go ahead and blow up. And on this side, it is also very important to basically make the deepest hole possible. Let's make sure we... Yes. Our fill is over here, so... This is the place. It is gonna take a little bit of time, I think, too. Because we may need to make this the lowest point they can get to. This is gonna take a lot of... I mean, a lot of dynamite. And it might even be smart to not do these ones quite yet. Also gonna need to put in some stairs at some various places. Just a good old-fashioned parts. Now, and this is the bit where I need to watch out. Yes. Yes, so... Well, technically not, of course, if... No, I don't have to watch out, I can just blow this all up. Because the sluice gate is over here, so it can't flow back out. Yes. So I'm gonna need to have a little bit... some stair action. I mean, they're gonna take quite a long time to actually go and build this. How many dynamite do we have? We have 4. I'm gonna need way more than that. How much extract do we have? 200 something. What is... Ah. That's right. There was... That's this bit. Meaning that's... So we can... can go down in here. And we... No, we don't actually have to go this, because we should be able, if my math is correct, these should be trees. And then we're all the way at our lowest. These should be 1s. Then over here we can put our sluice gate. And then over here we can put all of our, what they're called, water pumps. Yes. But the beavers are now first gonna lay in all of this. These are working at max capacity. We got a lot of beavers injured, but we need more production. Got better, we got logs. So let's go over here. This. No, build efficient. We can build efficient. This will get us quite some. We need one more. Centrifuge is gonna go over there. And that gives us plenty of space for 1, 2, 3 of our these kind of factories. Over here we could just all fill in. For more bad water, more bad water. Extracts, extract, and extracts. And dynamite, and even more dynamite. That should give our beavers something to do. Do we need this block? I don't think we do. So let's not obstruct anything we don't need. Water flow wise, I mean. Connectability, should we do something? Can I fit in here one more? So we got get a connection over there. Is there another place we can give it another connection? I think we can. We should be able to. Let's not make something just to be... Well, we got our... this over here. We can... Can we fit it? If we do this, we can make a better aligned road all the way to this, so it's even quicker around here, because this is where we produce our bad water. But they're gonna have to take some little time. Over here they are working, but let's actually make this all a little bit lower priority. No, it is. It's gonna be fun if it is finished today, but I don't think we're actually gonna get this all finished today. So let's go. Check back over here. They are working. They are putting in our extra centrifuge. And very soon we'll also have more explosive factories. Should increase our amount of explosive capability. Plant 10,000 trees during a single playthrough. Oh, we've managed that. And also, we can now do this as well. We got 16k of water. We can pause those. Make this block, of course, also slightly higher ability. Oh, we only still have to make this zipline station. Nice. Here we can detonate this, meaning we can build our zipline station really close by. Now, but gonna have to put a couple of zipline pylons in. Line obstructed. Well, if they actually do this, we can also connect it. Oh, the levees have already been placed in here. Good job, beavers. Good job. Well done. Do still have power because we have wheels, of course, turning. Over here they have put in a nice chunk. But we're gonna have to put in a little bit of this, yes. Over here, we have to put in this at the lowest level. Meaning this is actually in the wrong place. Now we got, of course, these lovely explosive factories. 2 centrifuges, so our extract should really skyrocket, just as our explosives. We've got plenty of bad water to use. Now, this one can go away. No, don't. My mouse can sometimes be very stubborn. This one is too far out of reach. Not anymore. You're not gonna be. "11 days left in this drought. Drought we should easily survive." Oh, they've put in this nice... And if I'm correct, this should be... Yes, this is the bottom. Here, one above, I'm gonna put in a tunnel, and one above there also. Dynamite, dynamite, dynamite. These ones we're easily gonna get. Maybe this one should pause. Oh yes, let's do this smartly. Over here, are we connected yet? No, because we haven't made this set of stairs. Too far out of reach. Oh, that is what we should do here. Yes, we're gonna build one of those. And then we could even connect this to maybe some other thing. Maybe we scrap this bit of line. I don't think so. I do wonder if we can... If we were to scrap this line, this is enough, so we don't need this building anymore. And that we're not that worried for all that kind of stuff, so... That's already a lot faster and quicker. And this we could just send off to maybe different places. Like over here. Yes, that's what we're gonna do. Gonna put 2 over here, meaning this line's too steep. And then we can connect. Oh yes, 44 meters. So we do need one. Can connect this one over here. I don't know. Over here, what we could do, gonna be a little bit experimental. Can switch off there. This one could hop onto there, but this line isn't really being used that much, I believe. Just for these. Yes, that's what we're gonna do. Remove this, we're gonna connect this over there. Might look a little bit weird, but it isn't. Because it is a pretty good junction, I think. And then over here we do need one to get into this zone. But we could easily just build three. Yes. And then one over there with a 4. That will connect things up cross path and everything. It's doing well. Let's check back over here. Blow up this. Please. They are working over here, but let's get no, they're working. We're gonna not blow anything up. Yes. Do we have enough bad water? 4.8k, that is plenty. Too far out of reach. That is a bummer. But nothing we can't fix. So if this one is built, then we can build this one, I think. Let's just wait and see. 18 hours of work for the beavers should be fine. Here we can blow this up. Here we're waiting for them to just finish this off. This gonna be just to be sure we're not gonna get anything leaking from here. Gonna close that off. Over here, that's impossible, but we know where this comes from. We shouldn't get any difficulties. Then over here, we're gonna put 3 sluices in, so we can keep this up to 3 high. That's for evaporation benefits. And over here, we got 3 places to... So over here, we're gonna get... path, and then we can just fill this in with all the water pumps we have. Kind of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's the amount we currently have. But we could, of course, also, and I think that is way more interesting. That's 3 high. Just fit in even more. This is we're gonna need. Yeah. Cannot be reached. So we need to get down in here. I think this should be enough. Can put the path underneath all of these. Gonna check back in that in just a little bit. This is still very clean. We have 4.5 days left in this drought. Now, now we need this one to be built, and it can't be built because we need. Oh, I maybe should have waited with building this zip line, but we can. I think with just this temporary staircase, we should be able to get it done. Still producing a good amount of power. Still at 13k of water. So this, these are just run dry. This one you can remove. And we can just set this to 1, I think. You can always bring it back up. Metal, we still, well, we have plenty of scrap metal. We do have some paused housing, so we can actually get back, because we have a lot of injured beavers and we're gonna need workers. This is starting to run dry because, yeah, this reservoir is deeper than this river is. So let's unpause this fluid dump. We got plenty of water anyway. Oh, this is now finished. Nice. Now, don't really have like one of those. We don't don't need connections over here. Got connections over here. How well they are being used, I think probably not very well used, but oh, this line is being used. And over here we've got that, so we can lead these, and we can build up our sluices. 1, 2. Can't build the third one because of a staircase. Well, we will build it once the sluices are done. Over here we can... yeah, we can blow this up if no beavers are actually walking over here. So get this one done, so we can actually go get out of there, beavers, so you're not being stuck. You're not stuck anymore. That's fine. Now we need to give the beavers a way inside here. Staircase. Now they can fit. It will fit. It will fit. They can reach over here. Luckily, we can just use parts nowadays under dynamites instead of, you know, the old days where everything was just misery. We can blow this unit up. Remove the stairs. We can blow this up. One in there. How are we gonna get up there? Well, easily. Got a little bit of faffing around, but just with the help of the magical staircase. No, we don't need that staircase. Now we can place. Is it reachable? It will soon enough be reachable. Too high and over here. There, yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3. We could fit, I think, 8 in here. Eight trip, you know, deep water pumps. Of course, this. Needs to be deepened out, but oh, what? Oh, you don't have any explosives in there. Well, that's fine. Well, we could help them a little hand give them... I mean, it's still going to be a really far walk, but this dynamite storage should never get wet. Rotate. And a extract storage. .2 days left in this drought. Bear tide. That's still a 3, I think. Yes. And the bear tide has ended. Meaning we're gonna turn these pumps back on. Just water is being refilled, we can just pump against it. These will start working, these will produce water, will flow in here. It's all good. If these oaks die, they're full grown, so you know they can be cut down. If these seedlings are a little bit more annoying to get joyed out, but what we could do is just do something like this. Gonna need a little these can then of course just be normal single dynamite, but this should reach further with our water production, with our water hole. This has survived pretty good. Over here we can of course pause these and pause this one. We're doing pretty well, I think. We're doing very well. Over here we can detonate this unit. This has been built. Great stuff, so we don't actually need all of this. And what we now can do, not gonna finish building this today, but 1, 2, 3, 4. Come on, get your stuff in here so we can actually blow all of this up. Awesome. No, we don't. No. Remove to demolish. Not gonna need that. One, 2, yes. That's just a 1 over here, too far out of reach. Oh no, we don't need this one, we just need to connect up that path. Oh. Deary me. Can't get required materials. Well, water is pouring out over here, so I think oh, good, we have these, so they should be easier for the beavers to build. We already got some of these ready. Well, we don't need them to build, to go and work in there immediately. This is filled in. Water is flowing in here. They are pumping. That's fine. They are... I thought I fixed this. Well, let's get the water pouring out in there. Don't need to kill our trees. Probably gonna happen though. Is this part actually connected? Yes. How far underneath have they done? Oh, no. Doing pretty well. It's pouring in here, and now eventually the water should come pouring into here. These they just haven't done it yet, but gonna need to move this all it out because I wanted all channels of water to be at least a 3x3. So all opposed, we're gonna move you to over here. So that gives this option. Wait, we should have blown up this as well. Can we blow this bit up? Yes, we can. Oh, nice. Do we need more in here? Oh, yes, we do. Can we blow this bit up? Yes. Well, I'm gonna. So water is pouring into there. Can blow this bit up. Chugging for frame rate. Oh, mega projects. Always a lot of fun. Oh, well, we have a drought brewing, but that these are empty doesn't really matter, I think. These can be removed. I do need to find a way to go in here. Or it is just gonna have to be now I've done it. Now I've made Beaver stuck in there. Now we can put in the stairs back there. Connect it up. Build it like this. We do, however, have to set this up. It should be closed above 0.7. This one should be closed above 0.65. How this one? 0.75. 0.7. 0.65. That should work. That should always keep some water in here. And then the water can be as high as possible over here. Here we will always have a little bit of... Now I'm gonna have to remove this so they can actually blow up these dynamites. And yes, we are overflowing now into here. As you can see, it works. We're pouring out water. The question is, when this is all filled in, you know, when the water reaches this high, pressure is not gonna go through over here. So we either have to close off all of this, or we're gonna have to put back one of our overflows. And our system is working. Oh, yes, 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 yes. We can pause this, pause this. Pause these 5. Unpause those 5. And we can pause all of these. And then we should never should be reliable on bad water. Oh, and now I do have to put a little bit of a stair there. If I can actually... I'm not going to be able to fit in here. No. Come on, mate. And those are all 3 of them. We are at the bottom of the map. Now this one should be 1.7, of course. And is 2.7. 0.7. 1.7. 2.7. That's how it should work. And then when this is the lowest point of all the reservoir, we can use all of this. But how that exactly is gonna fold out, you're gonna have to watch in another episode. Let's close this up so that 0.2. Store a little bit of extra water in here, just in case. Just in case. And now these are closed, closed, closed. Why are we flooding? Why are we flooding? Drought started. Why are these flooded? We got a 16-day drought. And why the hell are these being flooded? Because all of our sluices, all of them are closed, 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 closed. Downstream depth 3.2. Or is this a case of just surging a little bit and maybe that's what went wrong? I think it's probably gonna be that. But to find that out next time. So please like and subscribe, and don't forget to have a very good rest of your day. Goodbye.